Hello everybody, and you can see that I'm sitting here with a beer and a glass, which means only one thing: it must be rubbish beer review time. So today's rubbish beer review consists of a can of BrewDog Punk IPA, which is a craft beer, and this beer was sent to me by my little brother, and it's the last kind of set of those beers that he sent me. As previously mentioned, I'd never actually tried a craft beer before until recently. I'd heard a lot about craft beers, I'd been excited to try them. What I would say about them so far is that I've actually found them all to be quite similar in taste, at least the ones that I've tried. I found them to be very hoppy, which leads to a kind of strong bitterness, and they've all been fruit flavoured, albeit different kind of fruits. One was tropical, one was grapefruit, there was another one as well. So even though these craft beers are supposed to be kind of unique compared to the regular kind of macro beers, I've actually found them to be quite similar. Well, between themselves. Obviously they're very different to the standard macro beers though. So let's see if this one's any different, or is it going to kind of follow the same kind of style. It's a BrewDog Punk IPA, comes in at 5.6%. So let's give it a go. It smells exactly the same as the other craft beers. It's tropical, yeah, kind of like a tropical kind of beer. I mean, if it does taste the same, which I'm guessing it will do, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed with these craft beers, because they're kind of similar to each other, which is kind of contradicting what they're supposed to be, I thought. You know, I thought they're supposed to be unique, have their own kind of style. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Well done, good pour. Yeah, it smells exactly like one of the earlier beers that I tried on the craft beers a few weeks ago. But okay, let's give it a go. And already I can sort of taste it's hoppy, which means it's very bitter. It's tropical, it's got a tropical kind of fruit taste. Yeah, quite nice. Quite nice. Tropical, bitter. You know, at the end of the day, I guess, you know, beer is beer. I don't really know what I'm expecting. You know, I don't know, I kind of want each beer to be different in its own way, to have its own uniqueness. But I really do think that all of these craft beers that I've tried have all been, for me, very, very, very similar. But don't forget, we are, you know, my channel is called Rubbish Beer Reviews, so I do have a problem distinguishing between beers. And, you know, so it is probably just me. I'm sure if you're a kind of beer connoisseur, then you'd be able to distinguish between the different beers a lot easier than I can. Yeah, it's quite nice. Yeah, it's quite tropical. Maybe not as bitter as some of the other craft beers that I've tried. I found the others, yeah, to be a little bit kind of over hoppy, shall we say. And it's been a bit difficult to drink, maybe a little bit. This one, we've almost finished it. This one's going down a lot easier. So less hoppy perhaps than some of the others, or at least it has that kind of feel to it. Or maybe it's just because I'm getting used to drinking these craft beers. Yeah, I like it. I definitely prefer drinking this to kind of the standard macro lagers out there. I just wish they'd be a little bit kind of more distinguishable, a little bit too similar for me. But it's good. I like these kind of fruit flavoured beers, and it kind of tastes like real proper fruit rather than the kind of chemical types that I've previously tried. So I'm going to give this beer a 9 out of 10. I think I give most beers a 9 out of 10 to be honest, but I'm going to give it a 9. Why? Because I really like it. Tastes good, but tastes very similar to the other beers that I've already tried from the what do you call them, the craft kind of beer scene. But I've enjoyed trying the craft beers for the first time, and hopefully I'm going to be trying many more different styles. Hopefully it will give me different tastes, and hopefully I will start to be able to distinguish between them. So that's it from me today. It's 9 out of 10 for the BrewDog Punk IPA, which is a post-modern classic. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.